Oh yeah, welcome back to the channel. I just have to drop videos like this. I be going live. I know that a lot of people want a lot from me. Hold on, I'm on the bus. I drive the bus for my school, so I'm on the bus right now. I'm about to pick up these kids, but one, I need to do a video, and two, I need to vent. Y'all know I come on here to vent. First of all, foremost, let me say this: everybody has their thoughts and opinions on how to run this channel, how to run pages, but y'all gotta work with me because I have a lot of people that I consider family. Like, y'all really were with me, you know, from the very beginning. And then I have people who are like my live fan. Whenever I go live, y'all be on it. Shout out to that. And y'all really be, you know, trying to help me out, but y'all have to understand, like, I'm a person. I have a regular 9 to 5. I like doing this. I love doing this. I'm trying to, you know, curate my life around being able to be financially independent. So this is a part of it. But y'all got to work with me. This is a marathon, not a race. Okay. So first and foremost, on this camera right now, we're going to drink some water. Let's do a quick little catch up with me. Excuse me. Work has been working. Same usual drama. You know what? People don't like me, and people just don't like me because of who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I don't need to get into arguments and try to go back and forth with people who don't like me and me trying to convince myself I'm a good person and trying to convince them I'm a good person. I'm done with that era in my life. I'm very boisterous. I'm very, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, like, that's me. If anybody knows my parents, my mom's the same way. Like, I'm literally my mother's JR. So I don't know. People be acting funny and being weird and all that other stuff. And I've just learned to let that go. I think my kids are about to come, so I got to speed this up. Number 2. Me personally, I've been going through my own journey. I've been seeing a lot of double numbers, which means a lot to me. I'm in front of a car right now. It says 3325. There's another one that says 88272. So I just like the double one, 4741. Yeah, I'm just feeling the double numbers thing. I'm on my spiritual journey. I want to heal and be the best version of myself. I'm just trying to navigate this the best way I can. It has been very difficult because I want to do the right thing, but I'm a human. I don't have all the answers. So I've been trying to get up earlier, trying to clean my house, make sure every day I'm doing something productive. I want to go back to making my bracelets and stuff. If you guys don't know, I'm a certified spiritual life coach. I wrote 4 books on Amazon. I have a clothing line that I started years ago, and then I stopped because it takes a lot of money to do production, buying the shirts, all that other stuff, trying to do the printing. I actually got my stuff done from overseas, so it was actually stitched on, which I will never do that ever again. I want to find somebody local that I can do some embroidery or something. I don't know, but I've been doing a lot over the last literally maybe 6 or so years, and I'm like, now is the time for me to really hone in on trying to get my community, my subscribers, which is the reason why this means a lot to me, because it's not just me talking, but I have a lot of things that I want to do. I want to help women heal. I want to help mothers. Just mentally, I just have been in a different place. It's cool to be fun, jokey, but I just know that I have a calling on my life, and I really do want to help people. I want to help inspire people. I want to help uplift people, specifically women. I was talking to my cousin, like, I just feel like I need to start something. I want to do something. I want to be, you know, I can't really explain it. Everybody wants to go hang out. Everybody wants to party, go on vacations, want to go buy this, do that. But like, for real, just to have a group of friends that are like, genuinely, listen, we could be doing anything in the world, but making sure that our kids break generational, like, we break your generational curses for our kids, and our kids have generational wealth. Like, it's very hard to find that. So that's like just been my mentality. That's always been me. I can't really explain it. It's frustrating sometimes because people don't get it and they think that I'm, you know, ODing or like she always talking about certain things or whatever, but really it just be because that's the shit that be on my mind. Like, I want to be successful. Like, I want to have my child not worry. Like, I'm tired of living in an apartment. I don't want to do that. I never grew up in an apartment. So this right here is like living in the peace to me, because I always had big houses. My parents always had multiple cars outside in the driveway. If my car were to break down today, like, I would be able to go to my parents' house and borrow another car, but I don't have no money to buy another car. Like, I just want to be able to live my life comfortably. So just trying to figure out how to navigate that, trying to not be such a people pleaser. I read comments on here and it like hurts my feelings sometimes, because it's like, y'all don't understand, like, I'm doing the best that I can. Like, last night I went live, I braided my hair. Like, I'm just trying to be in my soft girl era, being the best version of myself when I come to work, even if I don't like necessarily people that I work with. I love working with kids, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here in this field, so I need to remind myself of that. But every day I come to work, it's like my way of being able to just show up, you know, show up and show out in every single avenue, every single facet, in every single way. Let me just do the best that I can for the people that are, you know, around me, the kids that are around me. So all of that is that. I've been feeling weird. I've been having weird dreams. And I was watching something the other day that was like, if you have dreams in the middle of the night, like around, you know, between 12, 1, 2, 3, it's something that your subconscious, like, is trying to tell you. Like, maybe there's something like that's going to happen, or premonition or something like that. But if you have it right before you wake up, it's just like fear. So lately I've been having dreams right before I wake up of me and my ex. And I can't really remember the dream, but it just didn't make me feel good. Lately, I have gone through my process. I don't think, if you guys are interested, I can do a light version of a story, but I posted stuff. You guys have been here. I posted and I have privated some videos. But there's, I think, one video up there where I had posted. Anyways, long story short, he didn't technically cheat on me, but when we had broke up, he was with somebody within 2 weeks. And he made me feel very insecure because this person had more money than me, and money and success is a big thing for me. Like, I know that I'm not the highest potential of myself until I'm able to provide the things and the visions that I have. Side note, I am very spiritual. I get visions and premonitions, almost like I can taste something or see something, and I can almost connect it to, I was here before, I did this before, past life, I don't know, but it happens to me often. But it's not so much for a past thing, it's something that's going to happen future, but it's something that, like, maybe in an alternate universe, like, I'm living that. Like, I can't really explain it, but it always comes true. It's just like I'm in that time now, and it's ever since I was like a little girl. I actually used to be a vivid dreamer when I was a little girl, and I remember being so scared one time. I just prayed, I asked God to take it away, and I stopped dreaming unless it's like I need to dream. But yeah, I was not ready. I used to dream horrific stuff, like literally just going through depression and stuff, and just living the life that I live, being spiritual. My parents were pastors. We would be praying every night. You don't know the spiritual warfare that happens, like setting intentions as a prayer, rituals. Those are all things that biblically Christians, we don't talk about, but those are things really, like when you say prayer, we're praying for protection over our kids. You're putting the intention that something's going to come and attack your children. Now, if you set the intention of, we're going to have a great day, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, keep it moving, like, that's a different energy versus, Lord, please protect our children. And Father God, like, you are really praying, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not don't pray. It's just pray the right prayers. Lord, order my children's steps today. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. Today they will have a great day. You know, it's just a different type of, when people say magic and new age, like, I just feel like there's a different understanding of spiritualism these days, and people are being open just because of like the day and age that we're living in. And you know, when you're being open with your feelings and start communicating, all of that is tapping into all of that is tapping into manifestations and tapping into, again, rituals, but saying all these things, you know, speaking these things, opening up Ouija board, all this stuff, that portals are being open, and now people's minds are being open, and all you have to do is really say, Lord, I set the intention, or whoever your higher being is, for me to open and access this, because we already have so many entities and so many beings, not that they're good or bad, some of them are bad, but some of them are good, walking around this earth, entities, energies, portals. Like, it's easy for you to open and access it, but that's if you believe. If you don't believe, then hey, more power to you. And a lot of people don't believe, which is why they're okay living the life, well, oh, let's blow money on vacations, and let's go buy this, and let's do this, and I'm cool on that. Of course, I believe I deserve it, you know, but I also feel like there's more to life. And part of me, like, talking about vacations and stuff happens to be the trauma with me and my ex. His new girlfriend took him on vacations and stuff, and I just couldn't do that. And that wasn't also who I am as a person. Like, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm just so focused. Like, it's not that I don't want to be. It's just I understand seasons. You know, I watched my parents struggle together, and now they're both retired, get disability checks because they was both in the military. They're both about to be doctors, graduating, and everything else. Like, oh, okay. I was like, is she coming over here? I watched so much from them, you know what I mean? And they grinded, you know. There was times when my dad wasn't working and my mom had to step up. There was time where my mom wasn't, you know, working or she wasn't able to do things in the house because she was working and going to school, and my dad had to hold the house down. Like, I just watched it. So to me, especially being in a couple relationship, I always felt like there was solace. If there was times where I was down, I just felt like even if he couldn't do it emotionally, he would still hold me down, and he didn't. And when he was at his worst, and I told him too, I was like, you were at your worst, and you know, he's like, I was depressed and I was going through this. It was a certain phase. He thinks I bring it up to make him feel bad, but I bring it up to let him know you were going through the same exact things with your children. You were going through stuff with your baby mom. You was going through stuff with your older child. We were having a baby. There was money issues. There was so much stuff going on. Fast forward to 4 years later, I was having issues with my baby daddy. I was having issues with my son. I was having issues, not so much with our child, but it was almost like trying to do childcare, everything else. Like, I had lost my job. I had lost so much stuff at that time. And I just felt like, as a person, just having empathy, that he would look at me and just care. And he just didn't. Like, he didn't care. Maybe his internal stuff he cared. But anyways, long story short, fast forward to, I knew I had to forgive him because this is my child's father, but I also understand spiritual lessons in life. Karmically, I feel like, regardless of whether it's soulmate, karmic, twin flame, karmic, I don't understand all of the details or the verbiage for it. I just know, regardless of whether this is somebody I'm going to end up with in marriage or somebody that just was my child's father, I know that part of it is me being able to heal in this lesson and forgive and move on. Because as much as I am upset with his actions, there was things that in this situation I should have done better on. And now that we're kind of recycling things over again, where the love is there, you know, he's already told me he apologizes and things is not different, or, you know, things are not different, that the situation isn't what it yielded to be. But he also let me know, I said, well, are you done talking to her, whatever? He's like, you know, nah, we just don't talk like we used to. I said, well, you gonna block her? He was like, I mean, why I gotta block her? And then eventually he was like, I'll block her for you. I said, so you gonna block her for me or something like that? He said, yeah, I'll block her. Something like that, where it was just kind of like, you put me through so much shit. And it's like, and that instantly was like a red flag for me, because it kind of felt like he was opening up and trying to get to a place where he wanted to be in a relationship with me. And just being able to be open and humble, listening to my experience, just being there to heal me back. But then even in this experience, I realized he can't heal me. Like, I have to go through my process. And even in my joking, I'll joke with him and say certain things. And regardless of whatever his reaction is, me going back to me taking, is that her butt? All right now. Regardless of me doing whatever, even if, again, me and him are going to end up together, there are certain things now that I feel, instead of me putting all my eggs in one basket and, okay, well, I'm just going to believe in, just pull back. Like, life is a long time. I don't have to rush it. I don't have to feel like, you know, we have to do this today. Like, I was telling him, I was like, honestly, I want another baby. You know, even me thinking about him having sex with somebody else, like, of course, can't nobody do it like me. And that's just because I just know, like, when they say, what's your freak number? My freak number is like a 12 out of 10. Like, 10 out of 10 would recommend. That's what I'm gonna say about that. But, I mean, of course, his thing was not just about just the connection, like, you know, how she talk, how you talk, like, of course, like, yeah. Not only that, but it's been 4 years in. I know how he wants to be talked to. I know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things. So that's another thing where it's just like, he didn't really give it time to adjust with somebody, and maybe he was still feeling guilty about the stuff that he was doing, which is the reason why he couldn't fully commit in another situation. Or it could be the fact that he really is in love and he haven't had a love like this before. I don't know. But again, in my process of healing, because I know that from, at least in this point, I'm not going to hear everything that I want to hear. I'm not going to hear the words that I need to hear to make myself feel secure. So I have to make the security for myself. So I'm very proud of me for that. I'm very proud for me to just, you know, it feels good. I'm not going to lie, because I really do want to be in love. Like, I just feel like I deserve it. I've gone through so much, and it's not even like, it'd be different if I'm sitting here like, oh, I've gone through some stuff, but I'm such a fucked up person. Like, I'm just mean, and I'm just going around slapping people, and it's like, I'm the nicest person ever. Yes, my personality, I'm assertive, not aggressive. Yes, I'm very out there, loud. Yes, you know, I'm very determined, focused. Yeah, but those are not bad qualities, and nothing about me is bad. And I feel like that's one of the things, again, that kind of messed me up in the situation. And I had to learn early on, people, how they react has nothing to do with you. But I'm the shit. I feel like this makes me look like a little boy, especially with my little baby hair. But we gonna do it, child. We gonna wear it till tomorrow, child. This piece comes down. It's like a little piece of my face. But I ain't like it, so. Period. But, yeah, like, that's not a reflection of me. That's them. That's on them. And how they treat me or how they reacted towards me has nothing to do with me either, you know. And that's been hard for me because I've had a lot of people in my life treat me bad, but it's because I'm the empath and I want, you know, the broken person because I was broken before, and so I want to heal them. There's so many times, again, me taking ownership in this relationship, that he's moved weird as fuck, but because I just didn't understand how this person can love so good and then be cold or be dismissive or be rude or be weird, the next day I would make excuses and, oh, well, he's hurting, and very well he could have been hurting, but it's like, I don't have to hurt myself because somebody else is hurt. You know what I mean? I need to know my value, and I need to know that if I walk away, which again, this has been the worst thing for me, walking away. If I walk away, it's okay. Like, if I never get this person back, like, it's okay. Like, for real. And I feel like even when he moved, it's like, yeah, you hurt me, but in the end, you only hurt yourself because, again, either two things are going to happen. Either we grow together or we grow separately. And either way, I was pushed to feel comfortable and grow without you. And now I'm in a place where I'm comfortable without you. I'm more uncomfortable him being in my space because I don't really know how to take it. And I'm at the place where I'm still trying to learn to control my emotions. Like, I know I get moody. I know I get irritable. Just in life, general, like right now, my tooth is hurting. I had a tooth pulled 3 weeks ago. I had antibiotics, but I don't like taking pills. It's hard for me to swallow. I told him, he laughed, but it's like, no, really. I think the way that my esophagus, whatever, draining, it always comes back up in my pipe. Like, it goes down. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. I still feel like this is weird. It makes me look like I have an Adam's apple. But even when I do this, push it, everything in here, I can feel it like popping. So I don't know if I need to go to the ENT. I probably do. And try to get whatever, but I'll swallow it, and then literally it will get here and then it will come back up, but it doesn't come back up the same way that I swallowed it. It comes back up like in a weird way, and I feel like it's coming through like my jaw. Like, it's so weird. So I tried to open it and take it, but if you've ever taken antibiotics, like, that's the worst thing to take. And then I was looking, I thought my daughter had antibiotics, so I was like, cool, because I'm allergic to penicillin. And of course, when they do the antibiotics, they always have some type of penicillin in it. So I was really willing to risk that, because I can't remember myself having a reaction. My kids are about to come now. I can't remember myself having a reaction. I just know what my mom said. So based off what my mom said, she said that I had a reaction when I was younger. I was about to roll the dice. Shit, fuck it at this point. Anywho, but yeah, no. So I know I get irritable, like I'm in pain. I don't feel that good. Having any type of infection going throughout your body, your face and stuff. But I'm learning to manage that, and also learning to toughen up, because I have antibiotic. I just need to take it. And I just be trying to like, no, I don't want to take it because it's gross. No, bitch, you need to take it. Anywho, let me open this. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye. Hold on. I'll let y'all hear my kids.
Did you see me trying to protect them?
No, protect them from what? Who was trying to do something? Let's go to the back. Who was trying to do something?
Not me. There was a car right in front of us. So I was like,
oh, you were protecting them from the car. Everybody say thank you. Come on, y'all. Come on in. Let's go. Hey, Maya, how you doing? Hey, Ava, how was your day? I like that shirt. What's going on? Tyler 1. Scott 1. Scott 2. Hey, baby. Hey, yep. Ooh, Scott, you just hit her in the face. And I think we looks like we have everybody.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you do the same. All right, let's go ahead and get in.
Trying to see